Hi everyone, I'm Kai the Koala, and welcome to our Let's Go 2 homework adventure. Today, we'll have fun while working through your workbook together. Don't forget, if I'm going too fast, you can always pause the video and catch up. Ready? Let's go! Today, we'll be reviewing Unit 3, Things I Can Do. For example, I can sing. But there's also things I can't do. For example, I can't touch my ears. Watch. But that's okay, because there's many other things I can do. Let's start on page 21. Our main question today is, what's wrong? What's wrong? 무슨 일 있어? What's wrong? Today we'll be using these words on the bottom. Book, key, notebook, and brush. We'll use these words to fill in the blanks here. But first, we need to trace and write. So let's go ahead and trace our main question, what's wrong? Good job! Remember, it doesn't need to be perfect, but you need to try your best. Let's go to number 1. I can't find my... what is this? Good. I know it says it here, but I wanted to make sure that you know. I can't find my notebook. Let's trace. Good job. Let's go to number 2. I can't find my... what is this? Remember, we need to use the words down here. Notebook is all done, so we'll check that off. Book, key, and brush. Good, it's a brush. Let's write the word down. Good. I can't find my brush. Let's go to number 3. What's this a picture of? I can't find my... Good, book. I can't find my book. Remember, we have to trace the whole sentence. All right, and the last number, number 4. I can't find my... Good job, key. I can't find my key. Let's go to the next page. On page 22, you're going to trace and write. You're going to use these words in this box here to fill in the rest of the sentence. For example, in number 1, you have to see, is it a boy or a girl? Good, it's a boy. So we're going to use him. Look at him. Go ahead and trace him. In number 2, we need to see, is it a boy or a girl? Good, it's a girl. So we will use her. Look at her. Go ahead and trace and write. In number 3, we're going to use our last word. Look at me. Good job. Let's go to part B. Trace and write. He can... What can he do? Can he play the piano? Can he jump rope? Can he ride a pony? Good, ride a pony. You're going to trace and write down ride a pony. For number 2, you'll do the same thing. Look at the picture, choose what she is doing, and write it down. Don't forget to trace. And same for number 3. You're going to look at the picture. What can he do? He can, You're going to trace and write down the word. Okay, let's check our answers. Number 1, he can ride a pony. Number 2, she can play the piano. Number 3, he can jump rope. Good job. Check your answers and your spelling, and we'll go to the next page. On page 23, we're going to trace and write. The question is, what can he do? What can he do? He can do a magic trick. Oh, very cool. He can do a magic trick. In number 2, the question is, what can she do? She can do a cartwheel. Wow! Can you do a cartwheel? I can't, and that's okay. In number 3, the question is asking, what can he do? Oh, what's that? Play with a yo-yo. But how do we start our sentence? First, we need to see, is it a boy or a girl? Well, the question said, what can he do, right? So we're going to start our sentence with, he can play with a yo-yo. Good job. Number 4 is saying, what can she do? Good. She can play hopscotch. Number 5, what can he do? Wow! He can do a somersault. Ooh. And number 6, what can she do? She can jump rope. Go ahead and trace and write down your answers, and we'll check them in a jiffy. Okay, let's check our answers. Number 1, what can he do? He can do a magic trick. Number 2, what can she do? She can do a cartwheel. And number 3, what can he do? Remember, at the beginning of a sentence, we always need to have a capital letter. 대문자. The first letter H will be capital. He can play with a yo-yo. Number 4, what can she do? She can play hopscotch. What can he do in number 5? He can do a somersault. And number 6, what can she do? She can jump rope. Double check that you have capital letters at the beginning of the sentence, and then let's go on to the next page. All right, on page 24, for our Let's Learn More section, in part A it says look and write. On page 24, we're going to do the Let's Learn More section for part A. Part A says look and write. In number 1, we're going to see what is the action word. Good, color. Let's trace. Good job. Number 2, what is the action word? Good, play hopscotch. And number 3, swim. Very good. Number 4, oh, it's the thing that I can do. Number 4 is sing. Good job. And number 5, paint. Very nice. Number 6, run. Number 7, read. Good job. And number 8, dance. Excellent job. In part B, we're going to look and write. Number 1, what can they do? They, because there's more than one person, they can color. Good job. Let's trace. Number 2, what can they do? They can run. Good job. And number 3, they can, what can they do? Good, they can read. And last one, my favorite. they can sing. Good job. Let's go to the next page. On page 25, we are going to trace and write. We're going to answer the question and also write down the question. In number 1, it says, can they sing? Let's look at the picture. Yes, they can. Number 2, can they read? Oh, the books are upside down. No, they can't. That's okay. Number 3, can they swim? Ooh, yes, they can. Good job. Let's trace and write. For number 4, 5, and 6, I want you to trace and write down your answers. Let's check our answers. Number 4, can they dance? Yes, they can. Don't forget, after our answer, yes or no, we need to have a comma. Yes, comma, they can. Number 5, can they paint? Yes, comma, they can. And number 6, can they skip? Yes, comma, they can. Good job. The last page on page 26, let's read. I'll have you do it on your own. You can do it. All you need to do is unscramble and write. Unscramble means to put it in the right position. So, for example, number 1, our first letter is U, our second letter is N, and our third letter is R. What's happening in the picture? Good. Run. R-U-N. Go ahead and look at the pictures and unscramble the words. You can do it. I'll see you next time. You did a great job today. Let's go!